Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Meaning, imagination has always been a paramount, fundamental, imperative reality in our lives that is also always transcendental, boundless, and infinite and universal in one way or another, because it directly connects the human psyche and psychology with the many different changes and transformations and reactions of the universe and the cosmos in one way or another. And in that sense, when we are imaginative, when we believe in the power, capacity, and strength, and sovereignty and distinction and individuality of imagination, and that it already has, then we can go anywhere, we can become anything, and we can obviously attain any kind of success, creativity, talent, skill, knowledge, wisdom in our lives, not necessarily through critical thinking or by reading a lot of books or by pursuing a lot of different education and necessary or unnecessary knowledge, but simply through imagination. And by being imaginative, even in the midst of challenging circumstances and difficult situations that may be both internal or external, depending upon the situation. So that's how it works. Imagination can virtually take us almost anywhere, not only in the finite, relative, and obviously materialistic world in which we live and to which we have been assigned, but imagination can also always take us beyond the world to the outer space, at least virtually, and in an illusory sense to the universe. So imagination can take us anywhere, transform us into anything that we want to become, and give us almost any kind of success, admiration, character, and virtues, if we believe absolutely in its power. So that's how it works. But logic, on the other hand, can be considered to be a very statistical and highly limited and restrained and constrained reality and branch of knowledge by itself. Logic has always been limited and finite in its nature, character, and action. The consequences and results and actions that logic gives us and that it produces and that is capable of is highly limited and statistical and even predictable. And that's why logic can only give us very limited knowledge and outcomes. And certainly logic does not have any qualities and imagination and creativity either. But with the help of imagination, we can become creative, worthy, wise, intelligent, moral, mature, sovereign, distinct, individual, independent from not only the worldly realities, societal conditions, political corruption, boundaries, chaos, or from our internal torments, psychological conditions. We can liberate